What's up, guys?
What it do?
Welcome back to Imminent Talks. I'm
I'm
Maurice,
Monica.
and we are fresh out of the theater of the early screening. Long awaited
Superman.
Superman. I'll let you start.
Uh so this is just an out of theater reaction. We'll kind of do a more in-depth review of it because we need to see it again. And we'll take the boys with us. We only took one child this time. Um
I'm processing.
I will say
Um,
it I like the movie altogether. Altogether
it was
it
a
was
good.
an enjoyable movie.
It was a good time.
It definitely was a good time. There are some elements which I'll go into that I did not like. I will say Corn Sweat as Superman definitely did a lot better than I thought he would. Um I did like it, and again, there's some more that I want to say about that, but I'll wait for the review. I loved all the actors, their characters. They did amazing. I love the cast. I did think Hot Girl was kind of an afterthought, but I still would like to see more of her because I do like her character. I do like the actor playing her. So I thought that was good. I love Guy Gardner. Fucking Mr. Terrific is my dude. I didn't know shit about Mr. Terrific before this. We actually seen like some of his backstory prior, and we were just he seemed so interesting. But seeing him in this, he definitely was. He was part of that show, definitely. I have to see more of Mr. Terrific. Nicholas Holt, oh my God.
Holt delivered.
He delivered.
Yeah, as Lex Luthor.
He did.
Honestly, as expected. I told you. I mean, he's an underrated actor. We, from the first trailer, and we caught smoke from a lot of y'all. That was the one thing I was like, yeah, Nicholas Hoult, I don't have an issue with him being Lex Luthor. He's going to deliver, and boy did he.
He did.
Boy did he.
I loved it. It was just a really, really good, amazing performance from Holt. And again, Rachel Brosnahan definitely.
Sure,
I definitely like what she brought to it. I loved her acting too. So again, everybody's acting in this was actually pretty spot on. Loved it. And of course, the big guy himself, Corn Sweat. Corn Sweat Superman. I am gonna say this, and I can promise you I can give not one fuck about how y'all feel about it, but this Superman, jeez. He's not the Superman I know. He's not. Let me tell you, he's not the Kal-El I know. I think for me, Corn Sweat definitely. Like before y'all start with your stupid whatever from the smoke we got last time. He did his thing. He played his part. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. Corn Sweat is likable. He's definitely
you could buy into him very quickly, very easily
being
as Superman. Yeah.
But he is not the Superman I grew up with. He is not the Kryptonian Kal-El for me, they took that Kryptonian part away from him and made him more of a meta-human than an actual Kryptonian. So I think that's the only thing I do dislike about this Superman, and that has nothing to do with Corn Sweat because he's actually, again, he's very likable. Yeah. I enjoyed watching him as Superman. I really did, and I can get into him. I just hate that they took the Kryptonian out of Superman. So other than them saying he's an alien and shit like that, there was nothing really Kryptonian about him. There was nothing to show the struggle with him and trying to be human. There was nothing that like that. It was, again, they made him more of a meta-human than they did an actual Kryptonian for me. So that was the only thing that I did not like about his Superman. Everything else was actually really, really good. And I look forward to seeing more of Corn Sweat Superman. I am doing my best to get to this whole James Gunn DCU. The storyline itself, while was all over the place in the beginning, it came together at the end. It just took a while to get there, and then you just kind of, it's one of those, where do we go from there?
Yeah, I felt the same. I want to say about 3/4 through it, I'm like, where's the story going? The movie overall enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
People are going to have fun with this movie this summer. Expecting it to make a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Here's where I'm kind of leaving this one with more questions. As far as it establishing a new universe, a new cinematic universe. That's where the question is for me. I'm not that big of a fan of James Gunn's style of directing. Some of this felt a little overproduced by him. And I kind of feel like if anybody else felt that way, let me know too. Maybe it was the weight of carrying a Superman story, giving birth to a new cinematic universe. But sometimes, not throughout the whole movie, sometimes it felt a little over, like it was too much. Some of the humor hits, some of it doesn't. But overall, visually, fucking amazing.
Oh yeah, visually it was awesome.
Yeah, it's eye candy from start to finish visually. It's I like it. I'm not. It's not trash. It's not bad.
Not at all. Not
it is a fun movie.
It is.
I went into it looking at it from a perspective of giving birth to of the new DC universe, which I'm looking forward to. This one kind of feels like a Superman standalone movie though to me. Not one that gives birth to a DCU universe.
Like a universe, correct?
Which I mean, in a lot of sense, nothing wrong with that. But we are here to see the birth of the DCU, so that's where I guess I'm kind of having the struggle with, because that was my expectations. I wanted to see how this was going to get birth to the DCU. But as far as it being a good Superman movie, yes, it is a good Superman movie.
Definitely recommend
you will
people
enjoy
watching it.
You will have fun with it. It is very colorful.
Yes.
It is very bright.
It is.
Superman is doing his damn thing. I like the Ultraman aspect. I like the engineer aspect. They have purpose in the movie. Mr. Terrific had purpose in the movie. Guy Gardner is a fucking asshole, and I love it.
I will say this. I'm sorry, don't mean to interject, me, but I have to say this. Krypto got on my goddamn nerves, but I fucking love that dog. I love the hell out of him.
There's a few scenes where Krypto does steal.
He does. And it's so funny because he's so damn annoying. But I love that damn dog.
You're not gonna get overwhelmed with it. You're not gonna get enough of Krypto.
Correct.
Honestly, correct. You're not gonna get enough of Krypto. But honestly, for the movie, I think he was used just enough, just right. So,
right.
Yeah.
And obviously, we don't want to say too much. I will say this: there is a mid-credit scene, there is a post-credit scene, just in case any of you needed to know. They don't give you shit. To me, they were pointless. I thought we were gonna get something that gave us a glimpse into where we were going next. But you don't get that. And I think that's my other issue with this as well, is there is no direction whatsoever as to where the fuck we going from here.
Yeah.
Like, is the Justice Gang gonna become the new Justice League? I just don't know where we're going from here. You don't get any of that in this movie. And again, those mid and post credit scenes, they don't tell you shit. They were kind of pointless to me.
Yeah, we have been spoiled. Before we get off of here, we have been spoiled with Marvel and how Marvel took the approach of creating a universe. DCEU did not work. I know these movies are supposed to be more isolated, but if you are doing a shared cinematic universe, which is what we're doing with the DCU, you gotta lead us somewhere. We're gonna have to wait. We're gonna see if Supergirl delivers something or if the HBO Lanterns series, which I'm really looking forward to. I cannot wait to see Lanterns.
Yeah, same. I will say I'm a little worried about this Supergirl, and you'll see why when you see the movie. But we're getting a completely rebranded Supergirl, I'll tell you that much.
I am intrigued.
I am definitely intrigued, but I'm still worried about it.
And she actually looks good as
she does.
Kara. Yeah,
she looks absolutely amazing as Kara. Millie Alcock.
Yeah, Millie Alcock.
Yeah, she looks amazing.
She looks good as
Kara.
Supergirl. Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah.
But when you watch it, you'll see what we're talking about. You're just like, oh shit, okay.
But yeah, that's our theater reaction. Went a little longer. There's a lot to say about it.
There is.
We will be going to see it again.
And then once we see it again, that's when we'll do an actual review.
We'll do a full review after that, yeah.
Because we just need to, now that we've seen it, we know where it's we know where the movie went itself. And just to kind of take it in and just see everything else we missed.
There are do
it again.
I understand the reviews that I've seen, reactions that I've seen that did not like it.
Yeah.
I actually understand. I don't agree, but I understand. So I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. I don't agree with there's a few things I do agree with what has been said, but for the most part I don't agree with it either. But yeah, like he said, I completely understand what they say. But to each its own.
But overall,
good movie.
I like it. I like it. It was a lot of fun.
Intrigued about where it's going.
Corn Sweat
definitely delivers
as Superman.
He's so likable as Superman.
But yeah.
So yeah, once we watch it again, we'll do a full review and kind of go into depth some of the things, and hopefully most of you will have watched it by then. Because it will be complete spoilers. Yeah. So we're talking about the whole thing. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say about it.
That's all I got. Yeah.
Definitely go watch it. It is I think you should enjoy it.
Yeah, get in there. IMAX it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely see it in IMAX. Yeah. But yeah, so until then, deuces.